It's a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a wreck. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow.
Morning everyone. So I just tried to record a voiceover for a video that I'm planning to upload soon. It's my astronaut time-lapse video, and my recording didn't seem to be going very well because my voice kind of sounded a bit croaky, and I was trying to figure out what was going on with my voice, and then realised that I'd been belting out the song Chandelier by Sia just before I tried to film or record my voiceover. Now I'm just going to try and do a drawing for today. Hopefully I will be able to come up with something that's not too challenging and not going to take me 3 or 4 hours to do, because I don't know how, but this art challenge is kind of spiraling out of control and it's taking me forever to do my drawings for the day. I think because I want them to be decent quality pictures, I don't want them to just be sketches. I am planning to sell all the drawings as originals at some point. We'll see what I can come up with today. During Vlogmas, I'd ruled out using coloured pencils for my 365-day art challenge because I thought it was going to take too long to use coloured pencils, and I used them today and it's the fastest drawing that I've done so far. I think it's taken me maybe an hour and a half and my drawing is finished. So this is what I've drawn today. It is a girl all wrapped up in a winter jumper, and it's kind of simple, but I like it at the same time just because I like the pose that she's doing. Few days since I last spoke to you. As you can see, I did get my hair done. It was kind of just growing out. I'd had my hair cut in, I want to say June of last year, and before I got my hair cut at that point it had been really long. It was down to about here, and then I got it cut probably slightly shorter than it is just now, or about where it is just now. And it had lots of layers in it, and I used to use straighteners to flick it all out and everything, and then obviously it just grew out and it didn't really have a style to it anymore. So I just wanted to get all the extra layers cut out, so now it's just kind of one length. We went to the Australian Open. We got ground tickets. It's something like that. I can't remember the exact term, but it gets you into a lot of the courts, just not the two main ones. The tennis starts at 11 o'clock every day, and we met up I think about 2:15 and went into the Hisense Arena for 3 o'clock when the men's doubles were starting. So I think it was Australia versus Spain, I want to say. They played a total of 6 games. They were 3 games each, and then one person from the Spanish team was injured and they had to retire, so Australia automatically got through. And then we stayed for the men's singles, so that was Kyle Edmund from the UK versus Seppi from Italy, and it was a really close game in the first set. I mean, they had to go to 7 games and it was 7-6 to Seppi. Try saying that 10 times fast. And then Kyle Edmund ended up winning. There's quite a lot goes on around there. Outside the courts they have a lot of food and drink places, and there are screens set up so that if you want to go out of the arena to have something to eat and drink, then you're not going to be missing what's going on in the matches while you are having something. Let's see, what day are we on now? Thursday. So yesterday I was just here. I did my drawing for the day. I've scanned in all the drawings that I have done so far, and I'm really impressed with my scanner so far, other than the fact that it won't connect to my computer, but I managed to connect it absolutely no problem to my graphics tablet and scanned everything onto there. So I'll just do all the editing on there to get the files the way that I want them to, and then I can transfer them over to my computer. Today I need to do a voiceover for the video that I'm planning to upload on Saturday. I need to do my drawing for the day, and I really need to get on with my picture for my final assignment for the London Art College. I have done bits and pieces of work on it, but I need to get my final layout together so that I can then start painting it. So that is what I want to do today. Once I started painting, I realised this and used masking tape. Why do I keep saying masking tape?
I know that you're curious, I know that you're strong, but life can be furious and things can go wrong. You go, we're better off tomorrow, but who knows if we get joy or sorrow. Stay true to that fire in your heart and your soul. Don't drench your desire in what you can't control. We fly, try so hard to get there, and we might be lost but not forever.
So, let me just think what's been going on. It is so hot today. We're supposed to be getting thunderstorms later, and just now I think it's about 35 degrees. Yesterday we went out and it was 38, I think, and honestly, just trying to walk about in that, I thought I was going to faint. On Saturday night we went to the National Gallery of Victoria to the Triennial Exhibition, because for the whole of last week they were doing sort of evening exhibitions, so you could go in and you could go around the exhibition at night time, up until midnight I think it was running. So we went in and we just spent maybe 2.5 hours there or something like that, and normally you can get into parts of the National Gallery for free, and then they'll have certain exhibitions on that you pay for. So that will be their bigger exhibitions like Dior or Hokusai, things like that. But just now they've got on the Triennial Exhibition, which is a really big exhibition. It's on several floors and it's completely free. So we only got round the top floor, I think, and not even everything on the top floor. So we're going to have to go back at some point to try and see more of it, but that was really good. And I just have a parcel here which I'm going to unbox and just show you what I've got. It seems like I constantly have parcels. Maybe I buy too much stuff. So there is a very good reason why I've been buying more art supplies, and that reason is because I've been using a lot of Bristol board to do my daily drawings. I looked kind of locally and couldn't find anywhere that seemed to do pads of Bristol board. I think Eckersley's did like big loose sheets, but I preferred to just buy pads because then it's easier to cut it down to the size that I've been using, which is about A5 size. I went online and I found somewhere that did a kind of Bristol board pad that had really good reviews on Dick Blick. So I decided to buy a few of those, and then just to bring the price up so that I wasn't going to be paying for shipping, I got a few other things that seemed like they would be worth getting. So the first thing that I got, which is fairly basic, is actually just a colour wheel, because every now and then I find myself referring to a colour wheel to just pick colours which are working well together for an image, and I've pretty much just been going online and looking up colour wheels online, but it would just be quicker if I had one so that I could take it out a drawer and look at it. So I got myself one of those. I got just a display book. This is the kind of thing where you just open it up and it's got clear pockets inside, and it's useful for just if you want to take some artwork with you somewhere to show to people as like a mini portfolio. Okay, then I bought one pad of the Arches watercolor, smooth 300 GSM A4 size. I don't think Arches is actually how you pronounce it. I feel like it's Arcs or something like that. So I've never tried this brand. I have been using the Fabriano brand, but this seemed to be a fairly good price when I was buying it, and so I just thought that I would get this as a backup for when my Fabriano runs out, and then I can compare the two and see which I prefer. And for my Bristol board, I got 4 pads of this, which is a brand that I hadn't heard of before. It is acid-free 238 GSM, so we'll see how that compares to the one that I'm using just now, which I believe is the Daler Rowney brand. Okay, so this is what was inside my small parcel, and I bought some more of the Da Vinci Cosmotop Spin watercolor brushes. I decided to go even smaller and bigger than the last ones I bought. So I got the 10/0, which is the very smallest that you can get. And these are the round ones, which is absolutely tiny. And then to go with that, I got a bigger one. So I got the size 12. And then I got another Unipin fine line pen in size 0.05, which is the smallest, because I've been using this size a lot for my drawings. I believe that I've got all the other sizes as well, but because I use this one a lot, then I thought it might run out, and so I thought it would be a good idea to have a backup. And then I don't think I've actually tried this before, but I know a lot of people like it. So I got myself the Uniball Signo Broad white gel pen. And for white details, I've said in some of my other videos, I've been using the Posca paint pen in white. So I'll give this one a go and see how it compares to the Posca pen and see if it's better, worse, much the same. I don't know, I never really considered gel pens as a sort of high quality art material, but it seems to be used by a lot of artists, so I guess it must be high enough quality if lots of people are using it. This morning all I've really done is my drawing for today. That took longer than I thought it was going to. I did a dragon, and I think just with all the shading and everything, it took quite a while to get through. So I am going to try and continue with my assignment for my diploma. I actually sat down and worked on it a few days ago and was kind of panicking that it wasn't going to be done in time, and then suddenly I just threw this illustration together in about 2 hours and went, oh, that worked out quite well. I think it's because I did a lot of preparation for it before I actually started trying to put the illustration together. So I'd been gathering references, doing some sketches. I had a really clear idea in my mind about how it was going to look before I actually tried to do the illustration itself. The plan was that I was going to create a sketch in Photoshop and then transfer it onto paper and then paint it, but I think I'm just going to do it digitally because it's going to be due in within a couple of weeks. So yeah, it's not needing huge amounts of work done on it, to be honest, before it will be complete, so I'm probably better to just leave it digital. So that is what I'm going to do just now. I completely forgot to finish my vlog, so I'm just going to finish it here. This is now the 1st of February. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I'm kind of trying to put in a bit of arty stuff and a bit of other stuff to my vlogs, so things like going to the Australian Open, going to the art gallery for the exhibition, stuff like that, so that it's not always just me sitting here drawing stuff and getting really repetitive. Let me know what you're thinking of the vlogs, whether you're liking them, not liking them. Do you want me to change anything up? At the moment, obviously I did Vlogmas and then it was filming every day, and now I've done 2 vlogs for January. I'm not sure if I want to keep doing it like that or if I just want to do a few days at a time, gather together some footage that will make maybe 10 to 15 minutes worth of a vlog and then put a vlog out, so that it would be just kind of random rather than, you know, a month or half a month. So I'm always just looking for your feedback on what you think and what you would like. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed it, then please do give me a thumbs up, and as I said, leave me your comments down below about what your suggestions are for what you want from these videos, and I will see you all again very soon. Thanks everyone, bye!